Before Zac Efron made everyone sexually active by starring as Troy Bolton in High School Musical, he was kidnapped. And this is the video where I'm gonna tell the true crime story of the Zac Efron kidnapping. Just kidding, he was actually just on an MTV dating show. It's a lot less scary. Hey, it's Lucas, welcome back to the Chan Chan. A few videos ago, I watched the iconic MTV dating show Room Raiders, where a super hot person goes through strangers' bedrooms and just from that, decides who they want to pound, who they want to bring straight to Pound Town on a bang bus. It's a more romantic version of The Bachelor. The Bachelor ends in marriage. Room Raiders ends in an awkward date and they never see each other again. Which one resembles real life more? I'm gonna say Room Raiders. For some unknown reason, Zac Efron was on an episode of Room Raiders, so let's just watch. I don't know what to expect. I'm hoping to be disturbed while simultaneously being aroused.
Hey, what's up? My name's Zac Efron and I'm an actor.
This was before Zac Efron was High School Musical famous, and even then he couldn't go to the beach without a thick gaggle of girls chasing after him. If you look closely, I'm one of the thick girls chasing him in that gaggle of fans.
My dream girl would look just like a younger Catherine Zeta-Jones. So that pretty much makes me a younger Michael Douglas.
Zac Efron's dream girl is a young Catherine Zeta-Jones? Vanessa forever. Honestly, if Zac Efron and Vanessa Hudgens don't end up together by the end of my lifetime, nothing will have mattered. I don't give a shit about who the next president is. I just give a shit about if Zac Efron and Vanessa Hudgens will get back together. Just kidding. You should care about other things besides that, maybe.
My best physical characteristic is probably a very pronounced gap in between my teeth.
Why did he get rid of his gap then? Apparently it was his favorite thing about his appearance and he straight up filled that gap. He fills holes and he fills gaps. Where did that even come from? Disney Channel taking away one gap tooth at a time. When I was in middle school, I tried to give myself a gap purposely. My mom had already spent hundreds of dollars on my braces, but I wanted a gap because a girl a grade above me did. And she was hot and I wanted to be her. The gap didn't last long, ended up getting it filled. Shit, I filled my gap and I'm making fun of others? Whatever.
Time to meet the contestants. Contestant 1.
Hey, my name's Karen, I'm 19 years old and I work at a bank. My ultimate goal is to be a counselor and help lots of people. In my spare time, I like to dance and I like to sing and I write poetry.
Okay, is she Gabriela Montez from East High School in Albuquerque, New Mexico? I think that's Gabby from East High.
There's true love. True happiness is chosen through the spirit friend.
Wait, what did her poem say?
There's true love. True happiness is chosen through the spirit friend.
True happiness is true as a spirit friend? What the f? You know what? I also love reading deep poetry by fast-moving trains. Nothing's better than poetry with a little risk.
Hip-hop dancing is fun because I'm really good at shaking my ass. Guys find it pretty intimidating to dance with me or any of my friends because we're too good.
In 2005, this was the face of hip-hop. She was the hip-hoppity queen. You don't want to rap battle with her. Trust me. You don't want to breakdance battle with her either. She can get down. She can twist. She can bounce. Trust me.
Contestant 2.
I don't really know what I like to do on dates because I haven't really had a good one yet. I think I have troubles with dating because I just don't put out, so guys are kind of frustrated.
She's never had a good date because guys are mad she's not down to pound on the first date? Attention all straight people, is this a thing? You bring a girl to Red Lobster for a romantic date and then you expect her to get down and dirty in the parking lot after? As your seaside shrimp trio is in the to-go bag in the back seat? Am I just describing one of my own first dates? Let's move on.
Contestant 3.
My best quality is that I'm an outgoing, bubbly person and people say it's contagious. What turns me on is a guy who can make me laugh. I always laugh.
She cries at night. I have a psychic feeling that deep down, she's not bubbly at all. She's potentially a serial killer. People who describe themselves as bubbly are the people you have to look out for. They have an exterior of like, hey, I'm so happy and bubbly, but leave them alone at your house, and they'll straight up cancel your Real Housewives recording on your DVR and record Cupcake Wars instead. They need to be watched very closely.
The girls don't have a clue they're about to be abducted.
The girls don't have a clue they're about to get abducted as we see a white, creepy van move across the screen. I'm now scared.
You're on Room Raiders, come on.
Remember that time Zac Efron kidnapped 3 unknowing teen girls and then snooped through all their personal belongings? When you say it like that, it doesn't sound right. I already have said this about Room Raiders, but I still can't get over how they pretend the contestants have no idea they're about to be on Room Raiders. Some suspicious middle-aged white man breaks into their house and they just go along with it.
Oh my God, I'm gonna go back, please.
No going back, come on. Get in the van, let's go.
I just really hope nobody's pretended to be a Room Raiders producer and used that as a kidnapping technique. Did I just give kidnappers everywhere a good idea? Shit. All you gotta do to kidnap someone is break into their house and be like, you're on Room Raiders! You're gonna be fighting over iCarly's big brother! If someone broke in right now and said that, I would go. No questions asked.
You're on Room Raiders, come on, let's go. Come on. No time for shoes.
Yeah, if you watched that clip out of context, it doesn't seem like a fun dating show. Very dark. The contestants are now all successfully shoved in the back of the van.
Ladies, you're on Room Raiders. My name's Zac Efron from the TV show Summerland.
I know. It's a good show. I love it.
By the end of the day, I have to choose one of you to accompany me on a date.
Zac Efron is a total
sexy bitch.
So obviously they're all excited that they're fighting over him, but I wish I could see their reactions if like it was revealed they were fighting for like the Chick-fil-A founder. Like, you're all fighting for the Chick-fil-A man. And they're just all like, what? Okay, I'm going home. Let me out of the van.
I've got my spy kit. Let's get started.
That's how a lot of my dreams start. Zac Efron letting me know we're about to get started and he has a spy kit. And I'm just like, ah, don't tie me up. What? He's about to enter the first room.
What lies beyond this door is a mystery. Let's reveal it.
That also happens in all of my dreams about Zac Efron. Then he opens the door to reveal a hot tub, and we get in. I'll stop describing the dream there, because it gets very steamy.
Let's check out the drawer. All right, a junk drawer. Yes. What do we got here?
Oh my God.
Oh no.
Uh-oh, she has condoms. How embarrassing that she practices safe sex. Don't have sex without a condom. Unprotected sex leads to horrible things like new human beings. Stop that. We don't need any new humans here, okay? We have enough. Do we need any more humans to be born and become famous on TikTok? No, use a condom.
But you have condoms right next to your bed. Easy access.
It's just a joke.
That's what they all say, darling.
Did she just say she has condoms as a joke? Yeah, I too have condoms as a joke, and I want to have sex as a joke. Let's have children as a joke.
And look at that, handcuffs.
Yeah.
I like the way they're next to your bed too.
I don't know what you're talking about. Oh yeah.
Maybe you're pretty wild.
I'm not a freak, I promise.
That's cool. I can work with that.
Troy Bolton's into handcuffs. You heard it here first.
Oh my gosh. Well, these definitely aren't your grandma's panties.
Why is Troy Bolton touching thongs that aren't Gabriella's? My poor innocent childhood is shaking.
You got animal print. Actually, animal print. There's a conflict. See, my mom loves animal print.
What?
It's just sort of a weird connection.
Why would you make a connection with your mom?
I wouldn't like to see these on my mom.
From touching G-strings to thinking of his mom in a G-string. I'm confused and also
Feeling a lot of other things.
Hey, you know what? I think this might look good together with something I saw a little bit earlier.
Oh
my God.
Yes. I'm sure both of these look awesome on you together.
Yeah, I wear that outfit every day.
why hasn't Zac Efron ever told me I'd look amazing in a G-string and a tank top? Life isn't fair.
Let's head out.
Zac Efron just stole one of her thongs. I'm sweating and also really pissed for Gabriella. Time for room number 2.
House number 2. Looks like you've got a nice neighborhood and an even nicer house.
I'm so nervous. It's my house.
Maybe you're sitting on some money. Either way, you're definitely living with the parents. But that's cool. I have to live with my parents. I mean, where would I be today without my mom?
He mentioned his mom again. He thinks of his mom a lot, apparently.
It's colorful. Yellow and red. Those are like actually some of my mom's favorite colors.
Thongs make him think of his mom. Houses make him think of his mom. Hopefully my butt-ass naked
Body.
doesn't make him think of his mom. That was uncalled for, and I'm sorry.
Big old trophy. Second place. Middle school life science?
Who wouldn't keep that big of a trophy? I mean, it's like my only trophy.
Are you that smart that you get a monstrous trophy?
I can be smart.
Hope you're not a nerd.
Oh, that's okay.
She got a trophy for academics and he says he hopes she's not a nerd. But Gabriella from East High was a science nerd and they fell in love.
I gotta go my own way.
The other thing I noticed is you have your name written all over your room. Katie. 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 That one's huge. That counts for 2. You have mirrors everywhere also. Are you self-absorbed?
What?
I kind of get the name thing, but calling someone self-absorbed because their closet has mirrors on it might be a reach. I mean, if you have a super effing hot face, sometimes you just want to look at it. Time for the final room.
You like your TVs like I like my clothes. Vintage.
I thought for sure he was gonna say he likes his TVs like he likes his women old, then like talk about his mom in a thong again.
It's time for the white glove test.
He could be your mate.
Oh, we got lots of it.
I'm not very good at cleaning.
I like my antiques clean.
Zac Efron snooping around in white gloves with stuff falling off of them. I thought white gloves could only be found in Jaclyn Hill's lipstick factory. He's now looking at her photos.
From the looks of it, you've got a pretty decent body.
From the looks of it, you've got a pretty decent body. Nobody wants you to call their body decent. And adding the pretty before that, like it's not even completely decent, it's only pretty decent. If Zac Efron called my body pretty decent, I'd be totally okay with it and do whatever he said.
I've got enough info to make my decision. Let's head to the beach so I can meet the girls.
Room Raiders with Summerland Zac Efron.
We're now to the end of the episode where Zac is gonna meet the contestants face to face and make a decision. I feel so much anticipation. Actually, I don't care who he ends up with because if it's not Gabriella, it's not right. I don't give a shit who he ends up with. If it's not Gabriella, it's not my winner.
Hey guys, how's it going? Did you have fun in the van?
Yeah.
If I ever get kidnapped forcefully into a van, I hope when I get out, Zac Efron greets me like that.
Did you have fun in the van?
Yes, I had so much fun in the van that I was held in against my will. It was great.
I found probably the most disgusting hairbrush I've ever seen. It was full of tons of hair, so I'm gonna have to eliminate room number 1.
I'm Karen. It was nice meeting you.
I'm Zach. It's very nice to meet you. I'm
Yes,
sorry.
I have a lot of friends and they use my stuff. I'm sorry.
Oh my god, he eliminates the poor girl whose underwear he stole. Give me back my G-string, Zac Efron. You just take my hottest G-string and then leave me on the sidewalk like a piece of lunch meat that you didn't care about from a Lunchable. A Lunchable that's 2 days expired. Just kidding, you can keep my G-string, Zach. He's like, I don't want it. Please leave. I'm gonna need to have a restraining order on this guy.
One of your rooms had your name plastered all over the wall. Makes me wonder if you're a bit self-absorbed.
My name's Katie, as you can tell, but my mom put up all those names and the house came that way with like mirrors and stuff, so.
Oh, I'm sorry. Well, my name's Zach. It was nice meeting you.
She's claiming her mom put her name up all over her room. Poor girl, she probably cringes every time she sees her name now. Just thinking back to how Zac Efron thought it was self-absorbed that she put her name everywhere. She probably literally legally changed her name, got a face transplant, and moved to Jamaica. Poor girl, I'm praying for you.
And you win.
Hi, I'm Sarah.
Nice to meet you. I'm Zach. Your room was fun. I found out you were a cheerleader. That's really cool. I love cheerleaders.
Up, he picked the cheerleader with the dirty TV. Zach also says he likes cheerleaders, which is why I'm joining an adult cheerleading squad today. The squad that I'm joining, we don't cheer for sports teams or anything. We just cheer to the general public, in public places. And most of the time we get kicked out because our shorts are too tight, and people feel uncomfortable. Some people call too tight shorts uncomfortable. I call them my life. Huh?
Anyway, you're a cheerleader?
Yes, I have been since 8th grade.
8th grade. Well, that's cool. I thought about becoming a cheerleader and then the outfit just didn't fit right. I don't know. Anyway, I had fun.
Yeah, me too.
That's cool. I'm glad I chose you.
I
Aw, what a cute date that's completely staged. I wonder if they ever talked again after that day. Probably not. I wonder if Zac Efron could pick her out of a lineup of girls. Also probably not. Apparently Zac Efron recently reacted to his episode of Room Raiders.
That's exactly who I am today at this very moment.
No changes?
No changes at all. Still the same doofus that was in that video.
Zac Efron says he's exactly the same as he was in the Room Raiders episode. I wonder if G-strings still make him think of his mom. Huh. Well, thank you guys for coming along on this journey. It's always good to learn about Troy Bolton's origin story. Don't forget to subscribe. Comment below what family member G-strings make you think of. Ew, don't do that. And with that, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna leave. Bye, bitch.